everybody? So, and shalom to you, Ezreal. So, I want to thank everybody, whoever's watching, whoever joins. I won't be long, but I do want to come. If this live stream messes up, it's because I'm using the camera. So, please bear with me. Just let me know if you can hear me and if you can. Yeah, so just wanted to talk about obviously what is in the title today. Please make sure that you do like this video. Hi, Ira. What's going on? What's good? Ira, thanks for coming. So please make sure y'all like this video. I would appreciate that. Also, let me just say this up front because I definitely accept donations if you want. Please know that my Cash App is $spicytopics. It's okay if you want to send it to this YouTube channel. That's fine too. I just wanted to mention that. Again, please like this video. So a lot of people know me, if at all, you know. I'm not saying that I'm famous, but whatever, on YouTube, because I covered a lot of R. Kelly situations. Very, very, very passionate about R. Kelly. I'm a fan of his music as a singer myself, as an artist myself, a writer, really like artist type of person myself. I love R. Kelly. R. Kelly is somebody that a lot of you love his music. Most people do. And it's a fly in this room that I can't kill. I done bleached this fly. I done everything to this fly, and I can't get the fly. So if you see me swatting, that's what I'm swatting, a fly. Anyway, a lot of people know me for, hi mom, passionately fighting for R. Kelly. And you have noticed, and some have asked, why don't you cover R. Kelly? Why don't you talk about R. Kelly? Well, if y'all been following the whole situation, it's been so much negativity when it came to the support that I don't want no parts of it, because that's not what I was in this thing for. That's absolutely not what I was in it for, and I don't want to be a part of a drama team and just the negativity, because that's not what he needs. I defended R. Kelly, for those that do not know, because, again, I am a fan. So starting out, yes, I am biased. I'm biased in the beginning. It's hard, but I had to separate that nature, and I had to really pick apart, go through these females, and it wasn't hard because that's where my passion was. I had to find out what was going on. You have these two girls, Azriel and Joycelyn. Parents are saying he's got my daughter and he won't let them go. So all of y'all know what's been going on. Tasha K made this big debut of the situation, and Lifetime picked up her story. I don't see that they gave her credit, but they basically stole her story and they made a living out of it. And they managed to have him arrested out of it. All of that comes from what Tasha K did. She's the one that brought the girls up. She's the one that talked about this story. She did the work, and they stole all her work, all of her work, and all of her credit. And I don't know if they cut her a check, but I doubt it. But just not to fail to mention that it was Tasha K that started that whole R. Kelly story. At the time when it first happened, you know, it was where I had not heard from Kels. Kels wasn't, you know, he did Black Panties. I think he did whatever album he did. During those times, I wasn't really checking for R. Kelly like that. Ever since Chocolate Factory, I have not. He's been kind of going out of, he wasn't really out there like that. And maybe he knew that things were spewing, I don't know, but he wasn't out there like that. And so when that happened, when Tasha K brought all that out, we was all into her YouTube channel. People wanted to know what was going on. Everything like that happened. During that time, I'm like, all right, what's going on, R. Kelly? What happened? What's the deal? What happened? And so as I start listening and hearing everything, then here comes Lifetime. Something wasn't right. So I had to dig, because that's what I believe in, finding out for myself, especially if I am a fan of somebody and that I genuinely love R. Kelly. Some of us love R. Kelly. I can honestly say this. So looking all through that, I found to see there was inconsistencies. And let me know, and thank y'all for hitting me up and coming to the chat. I really appreciate it. Can y'all please hit the like? Okay, I hear that. Let me make sure I pronounce it right. Jacobians. Okay, so I know that's all jacked up But yes, yeah. So I looked at all these individual stories, pulled out all this information. As I kept going, I was uncovering stuff and finding stuff out. And even when we talked about Tashke had Geronda on her show, and Geronda, clear as day, said I lied to him about my age. I even did later on. I did an interview with Doctor. No, I did an interview with Doctor Rez. No, we did a video, but he did an interview, an audio interview with Kiana Jones. Kiana Jones was the young lady that was with. They're younger than me, so I say young lady. But yeah, I believe she's younger than me. I'm not sure, but anyway, she did a interview with Dr. Rice. The interview was everything that Geronda left out. Geronda said that, you know, it went from A to BAM. We know, we went through it all. And so the reason I'm explaining all of this is because I feel sometimes that there are certain people that prejudge you because you fought for R. Kelly. They look at you like you're a pedophile. And that's not true at all. And I don't have to prove that to anybody because God knows I know. But one thing I stand on is integrity. I do my best to stand on integrity. And yes, I'm not going to play you, and I'm not going to play games with you. I did lose a lot of support, and I don't care. That's okay. Because when Azriel Clary, when R. Kelly was arrested, Azriel started dressing up more, and you know, we was all team Azriel, basically. Most of us that supported R. Kelly, we was team Azriel because she was team R. Kelly, and we didn't know, you know, she made it as if she was okay, that everybody else was wrong. When she started to, I guess, kind of, we didn't know yet, but when she was like, well, follow me, let me get 50,000 followers on Twitter, and I'm going to tell y'all something. Feeling played, right? Because I felt extremely played, really, really played, because feeling like you drug us along and we supported you, we had your back, for you to already know you was turning from him. I felt like you wanted to be verified on Twitter and get the blue check mark, and so you wanted those 50,000 followers, knowing that you had already turned on him. It was just a lot to that story, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of came across where I wasn't really holding R. Kelly responsible, and to this day, I'm giving R. Kelly his day in court. I am not going to take away that right from him, although Lifetime took away his right, because the entire world know who he is. People all over this world knows who he is, so there's no way that he's going to get a fair trial. I don't want to take that away from him, but I made it clear, and if I haven't made it clear enough, I don't condone a grown man with a kid. I don't condone it. And as this grew and more and more and more, all the fighting, all the people on his team, the supporters, all the pettiness, immaturity, the stupidity, it really turned me off. And it really had me wondering, is this who R. Kelly is? Because he's attracting all these people like fighting, or is this that representative? Maybe that's the stage persona people attracted to. They don't know him. I don't know what it is, but there's so much fighting amongst the supporters, so I just don't want any part of that. I will let R. Kelly have his day in court. I truly believe he deserves that. Everybody deserves that. I do hold him responsible for all that I know that he could have probably helped and not got involved with. So I'm not going to pretend like he's exempt when he's the adult. When I say this, what I'm saying is this: R. Kelly had 2008 trial. He was so blessed to, not have nothing, no record, nothing. He didn't go to jail. He was nothing. Like you were good, not guilty. And I feel like, in my personal opinion, look, if it was me, I don't want to be around nobody with a teen next to your name. I don't want to be nobody in the 20s. But that I'm not R. Kelly. And a lot of men, they like younger women. And as I've said before, my man is older. My man is the same length of age as these people. We the same. I met him when I was 29. He was 51. I'm 10 years older now. Damn, like I'm just about 10 years older. And so can you imagine? Like, so it's hard for me. It's hard for me to judge on just that he likes younger women. I can't call him a pedophile because of that, because that's a hypocrite. I got an older man. And for people to take their feelings, a lot of women were sexually abused, and they take that and they hate anytime they hear that. And you should not condone somebody that's thinking that way, somebody that's molesting someone that's sexually abusing somebody. Why would we condone that? You should never condone that. It's not mentally right. It's not spiritually or nothing right to condone that type of behavior. I still truly believe in R. Kelly. I truly believe that he would not make the same mistake as far as being in that situation, a child, and being sexually active with one. So I'm still believing R. Kelly. Don't think I don't believe him. I believe he deserves his right to fight his case. They're making it extremely hard for him. Very hard for him because he can't get out of jail. It seems as if he's fighting to a no end, no win. And he can't get out so that he can appropriately fight his case. I was actually going to play the interview that Steve Greenberg just did real fast. I'm going to play that interview because I don't know if y'all saw this. And before I do that, let me read what y'all are saying, because I know I'm going to get some comments, because I've been told all types of things. I've been told you're not a supporter of R. Kelly. You're this and that. But you got to understand, I was the one that put out Azriel Clary's charges. I was the one, and you might not get that. Might not connect with how that made me feel later on. Because here you have me supporting his daughter. Here you have me feeling like I got to be authentic and real at all times. I know I'm the one that put his charges out first. And so I went and I did go to, at the time Azriel was with R. Kelly, like supporting him. I did go to his Instagram and I apologized for that. Because that was what I chose to do. I don't owe loyalty to, I should give an explanation, but I don't owe nobody an explanation as to why I choose to do that. So yes, I did catch a lot of slack. Certain people who can't read good, he called himself calling me out, and the first thing he said was unsubscribe. When he said that, the first thing I knew was that that's what you're after. You're jealous because I have a lot of more subscribers than you do. But this thing is not about how many subscribers I have. That's what it was for him. In doing that, he managed to turn a lot of people away from me, and that's fine, because at the end of the day, I wanted them away from me because I don't want to be affiliated with any of that drama. This dude also is in the court documents that's being read. That's in history now, of one of the reasons why R. Kelly did not get bail. Because of him. Thank you. Because of your failure to listen, to think about what you're doing, you're being abusive, you cussing women out, you disrespectful to women, you saying that you're supporting R. Kelly, but you are part of the reason, major part of why they saying hell no, we not letting him out. Because look at this, these people that are harassing the victims, the alleged victims. That's what they're calling them. So yeah, when you try to do dirt to people, and you're going to get it back when you have the wrong intentions about what you're doing. What I did probably was the healthy, right thing to do, because in the beginning I dragged them females. Dragged them because what I saw in those documents, what I read about them, Faith, even when Faith was on Dr. Oz doing an interview. I'm like, damn, do anybody else see what I'm seeing? Do you hear what I hear? She was on an interview. Dr. Oz was asking her, when did you find out you had this STD? Her answer is, after I left. And if you think about that, okay, so you admittedly said that you found out when you left. So, you know what I'm like, What does that make you feel and think? It would make you think, well, did he give it to you? You didn't find out when you was there, and this is on TV. So it was just one thing after another that I found to be questionable. And like I said, or I was about to say, I don't condone any type of thing like with sexual abuse, sexual assault, molestation. I don't. But at the end of the day, if he wants to date somebody that's young and they're legal, it's his right. He can do that. If he like them young, it's okay. It's not like he's the first and he won't be the last, because they do like them young. Okay? So as long as they're legal, then that's not a problem. Okay? So that's that. What can you really say? And so there was a lot of conflict for me. I just didn't understand, and I didn't respect. So I want to talk about Azriel. And if you notice on this picture, which I follow R. Kelly, I think it's R. Kells on Instagram, pointed out this dress Azriel had on. If you notice in her recent, which I'm going to try to play, in her recent Instagram post when she dedicated something to Joycelyn, happy birthday, she showed a photo of her and Joycelyn at the beach with this same dress on. And it was Arkel's on Instagram that pointed it out, which he's also, Arkel's page is also looking for what she said, because I believe that she said something like that was the first time. No, she said that we left Joycelyn in the truck and we went to the beach. She made it sound like Joycelyn was just a evil, like a Cinderella, and she couldn't come out the truck and everything. But it so happened that this picture came out a month ago. If y'all get what I'm saying. So there's more. There were more. That's more to that. So yeah, let me just go ahead. I want to play with what. Let me start where am I starting? Let me see. So Azriel, she made a tribute to Joycelyn for her birthday. And as you can see in the title, I'm questioning her moves. I'm going to try to play her tribute because it's on a public platform. Hopefully I can find it. You know, people want to get angry. You know, people get angry with you when you don't feel or think or see things the way they do. That's only going to hurt them. You know, I'm not going to say, you know, that Azriel is ugly, because that's a lie. She's not. And I don't feel no way about it. That doesn't take away from me, you know. But a lot of people have called her ugly and worthless and all these names for what? Like, for what? I mean, you are allowed and able to say whatever you want, but me personally, just because, you know, she's doing some things that really made me nasty angry with her. Like, angry with her. And it's things that's obvious to me as a woman that I know you responsible for. I know you are doing just because you're angry. I know she's doing just because she's angry and bitter about something. Now, who knows what really goes on in their relationship? Who knows? I'm going to try to find this thing she did. Hold up. Let me see. Because, you know, when you go to Instagram, it's going to show everybody's stuff. Let me see if I can find this real fast. And it's, like I said, if my computer start acting up, it's because I have this camera on. That's why you probably saw me not on the camera. I've been doing voiceovers because, it's been a little bit of issues with this thing. Just bear with me real fast, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, I just don't feel the need to really dog this girl. I mean, maybe because I developed like a. Okay, so I don't want. Okay, so here we go. I think, and that's the thing. I might not be able to pull it up because I may not be able to pull it up though, because, you know, on these Insta stories, you go through it and whatever. Let me see. But I'm going to talk about it for sure. And I'm going to read an article. So, and yes, it's taking too long to get to the thing. Let me see if this article shows. So I'm just going to do this. I'm going to keep going because I'm not going to be on here long. I'm gonna read this real fast. It's an article and get to the point that I'm trying to make. Because as the title goes, I feel like at this point, I do feel like, Azriel, that you're harassing Joycelyn. I do. If y'all remember back, there was a fight. Remember that? Orchestrated fight when she actually went harassing Joycelyn. She's put on her Twitter that she was going to play chess and not checkers. And she ended up over at the Trump fighting her. So if you accusing her of molesting you, what business do you have? Why are you seeking her out? Why do you keep seeking her out? Telling how much you miss her. I mean, to me, it's harassment. All right, so let me just read this real fast because the Instagram, y'all know she sent a tribute, and it might pop up somewhere else on the article. But she did. Here we go. So let me show you this so y'all can be with what I'm doing here. All right. Here we go. So I'm reading In Touch. R. Kelly's ex, Azriel Clary, sends Joycelyn Savage message of support. Always missing you. Always missing you. See? And this was back April 18th. This is the first message. This is after you go fight this lady. After you start this drama. You know the world is... You got Joycelyn who don't talk much at all, you know, which is to me is good. And she's doing her thing. You people already think that R. Kelly's controlling her, you know, and you go over there, you accuse her of sexually abusing you. You accuse her of sexually abusing you. But then in April, this is what she did. She wrote her a message. A message of affection. Hold up. It might act up though. Wait a minute. Okay. Joy and Azriel were the last two of Kelly's living girlfriends, and they continued to cohabitate in his Trump Tower. I'm not reading all this. And here we go again. If it starts to act up, that's it. But here it is. Let's remember this, y'all. Is it gonna be an ad? Oh my gosh, it's tripping. So it's giving me a little bit of issues, and I'm not about to be annoyed as hell with this thing. This is why I have not put the camera on, because it keeps acting up. So anyway, so this she sent her a message. Let me just get to that message because it's acting up. This is what she sent her. Miss you. This is when Belief had to get stitches in his paw, and I was crying in the taxi, and you were trying to comfort me. You're beautiful and strong, and one day you will remember your strength too. I know leaving was bad, but I also know you weren't yourself, because the funny Southern Belle, wing spot loving, Memphis repping Joy, I know would have never. So then Joycelyn came back up. Oh look, what the fuck? Hold up, y'all. Cause that got to go. So that's when she was snapping. I don't have time for this thing acting up. So that was the message that she left, you know. Exit this motherfucker. Exit. So that was the message that she left at that time. And this was after that fight. Now this is the type of stuff that this is why I can understand why people calling her all types of names. This is why. Because you fight this girl. You go and you snapping and you acting like a brat. Are you serious? Even her voice tone was like mad annoying. Mad annoying. It was, to me, because I pick up on things, it seemed like she was even imitating Joycelyn. I picks up on things. Even the way she speaks, exaggerate her words. That's how Joycelyn talk. So it was like you was extra that day. Snapping at her. It was too much. And after that, you mean to tell me you're going to leave her a message? As a matter of fact, let's see if we can revisit that moment. Let's see if we can revisit. For hell with the article. You know what happened. She sent her a message back then. Because it ain't about to get on my damn nerves. Cut off Instagram. And let me see. Let me see if we can find what happened at that time. Because that, even her little bit of talking there, took me back to that place where I was mad, annoyed. So let's go into that emotion again. Let's visit that. I'm going to Google. Hold on, y'all. And please make sure y'all like this video, because I know y'all was asking me. A lot of people were asking me to talk about R. Kelly, you know. And I could have. All right, so Azriel. And you know, she got the girl. I call them girls because look, I call women girls. Don't take that literal. Okay, they women. But she got her arrested. Had to go to jail. All of that drama made people turn their back on Joycelyn. Made, exposed her, put her on camera, and made people look at Joycelyn as if she was a molester, that she touched on Azriel. You did all of that, and then you leave a message a couple months later that I miss you. That's harassing. That's harassment. So let's play some of this. I'm not playing the whole thing, so y'all can go back to that reminder, so you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay. And wherever it starts, it starts. Let's see if it works. Hold up. Can y'all even hear this? And I'm gonna read y'all comments. The first thing she said was, on this video, you've been sleeping with me as a minor. Let me do this again. I don't know what the hell. Let's do this again. Let's play it again.
You disrespectful. You're so evil. I'm not evil, baby. I need to protect myself. I need to protect myself. That shit. Joy, you were sleeping with me as a minor. You were sleeping with me. Okay. Stop. Okay. Ladies. You got a situation up here. Let go.
Okay, that's enough. I don't think there's much to that except the fight. Let's just stop that now, because it's acting up and I want to keep it moving. Just exit that out. Yeah, so that was that. You've been sleeping with me as a minor. You went over there, you caused all that chaos, and on her birthday again, you out there giving her messages on her birthday yet again. You talking about how you miss this woman. At this point, it's harassment. At this point, you appear to be playing games. At this point, this is another reason why I fight for R. Kelly. For the ones that really question me as a YouTube blogger who's trying to start their way, who's trying to get their thing going. The ones that question me or feel like, oh, I remember you support a pedophile. Because these are the things that people feel. Well, this is an example of why I support R. Kelly, not a pedophile. Why I give him benefits of the doubt. Because we're talking about R. Kelly here. There's no need for him to have to do that at all. And it doesn't make much sense. But if you want to go there, again, it's because of things like that. Azriel accused this woman of sleeping with her when she was a minor with the intentions to harm her reputation and to also have her arrested because after that, the police was called and she was arrested. She wanted the world to hate Joycelyn. Why would a woman want the world to hate another woman? And all three of them in a relationship. It's not rocket science. Why would a woman want the other woman, the girlfriend, to hate? Why did she want the hate to be at Joycelyn? Well, let's look at Joycelyn. Joycelyn is a very beautiful girl and woman. She's very beautiful, very fine, very nice profile. Her facial profile features, nice body, very sweet. Like she said, like I always say, Southern Belle. These are the things that she has. This is who she is. And although Miss Azriel is also, in my opinion, okay, because I know there are people that don't agree, and that's fine. I think Azriel is beautiful. She's got some beautiful features as well. But there are some personality traits that could be there that another woman could be jealous of with Joycelyn. There's the ability to maintain sovereignty, just peace, sovereignty, if that said it that right, just knowing who you are. You know, just saying what it is and leaving it there. Being able to maintain yourself through all of this and not have mood swings and be all emotional. I don't know. I wasn't in the relationship and I wasn't in the bedroom. So I don't know how much attention no one got. You know, I can't say. I can tell you what I think. And this is my opinion. There could have been where Ezreal was favored at times. And there could have been where Joycelyn was favored at times. I mean, how else will you maintain that whole thing? So not to dig too far into that, but to me, why would a woman attack another woman and want the world to hate her? Because you don't find that people hate her enough. You see her as somebody that's kind of blameless and innocent. So why would you want to attack an innocent, blameless person? That's beautiful. Jealousy. Envy. Something happened. We know something happened at that time where now y'all are moving out. The one that's angry about it is Azriel. She was mad for something, and we all pretty much came to conclusions as to what that was, because we just know how it is. We grown-ups, we know how relationships are, and we know how women are. We know how we feel, and it looked like jealousy. So my whole thing is, Azriel, if you accuse this woman of sexual abuse, don't come back and manipulate this, what you said later on, and say that I was just showing you tough love. Because that's not what we perceived it to be. You tried to dent her reputation. You tried to damage her reputation. And it's not because you was trying to help her. That's not how you help. And that's not your instinct to help. No one instinct, if I'm trying to help you, is to tell the world that you did that. You were angry. And I have my perception of it. It could be dead ass wrong. But I do feel like at that point, you was already out of the picture. You was already no longer needed. You wasn't happy about it. As you mentioned, as Azriel mentioned, is that he did not. Well, to hear her say different stories, I heard her mention. I saw that she tweeted to somebody. He was treating Joycelyn wrong, and she didn't want that to happen. So she left him. But then she also told somebody that he would not be with her, like he wouldn't let her go. So we know how that story went, and this again is the reason why I just chose to keep fighting for R. Kelly's, because games that you play with the wrong person, mental games with the wrong person, that's how a lot of motherfuckers get beat up. It's not saying you will, because I don't threaten, but I'm saying that is how to prevent that, playing games with people. I know me, I don't like nobody playing no games with me at all mentally. I don't do the games, okay? Because I've known to do some crazy shit in my day. And I ain't hurt nobody, but I might have done some shit to their things. So yeah, it's just not cool to play games with people's mind mentally. And the fact that you did that, playing games by calling her a sexual molester after, the world is already thinking that R. Kelly did that and everything. But then you go and you attack Joycelyn to destroy her reputation because you're jealous. And you wanted her out. You don't want her to maintain a bond with Kels because you're not maintaining no bond with R. Kelly. You don't want her to be there. Let me check this, because I know some of these tweets don't sometimes I gotta approve the messages. Okay, see. Okay. Let me see. Please make sure that y'all like the video. Okay. Ira says, and y'all know I love Ira. If you don't, you know. Even though Azriel turned on Rob, that's where the blame goes for R. Kelly. Instead of holding on to them, he should have said, y'all come back when the smoke clears. Yeah, I would agree with that, Ira. And maybe, what if he did? What if he did? What if he did say, look, we gotta stop this. This ain't working. This is not working out. Like, this is a bad look. It's not helping the case. So, and I'm sure it hurt R. Kelly to have to do that. I'm sure it did, you know. But what if that happened? Latanya said, it sounds like they are all upset he rejected them. That's why they came out with these abuse lies. And that's how it just, that's exactly how it sounds. That's exactly how it sounds. First of all, Azriel with her little freestyling. Now, the artist side of me enjoys some of that. Like I said, over here, I'm not going to pretend that I hate the girl. Do I like the way she is? I can't stand how she was. I can't stand how she was. Damn near hate. Because I don't like the games. And I feel like she plays a lot of games. Or she played games. But I listened to some of her songs that she did, her little freestyles. And one of them, she's talking about how he had 5 of them and none of them was compared to her. And I still got him beat. So yeah, it was definitely some competition, challenges and all of that going on in that world. But what kind of relationship is going to last in that? I knew that wasn't going to last, because that kind of relationship is not a traditional relationship, and that wasn't going to last. You got 2 women. That's catty. Women are catty. We not doing that. You, especially black women. We not, you know, you might find some that will. They will in their 20s. But then I don't know too many of them. I know there's some that are in polygamous relationships. Hey, Angie Pooh. Make sure y'all go on over to Angie Pooh. And I need more, what are they? Moderators, okay? Because I don't be paying attention. And I know I have to sometimes go and click the comments. So if I don't see y'all comment, that's because I ain't clicking. Let me go on my phone and do that. Adam says peace. What's going on, Adam? We just having a conversation at this moment about Azriel Clary and just touching on her. And that's what it is. That's how I feel. Latanya, let me see. I don't want to read. I keep reading y'all comments. Let me make sure I spread them. Rhoda says, but they are grown women, and why should he cast them aside? Because society doesn't like the lifestyle? No one said anything when Playboy Hugh Hefner had young women at his mansion. Absolutely. That is absolutely right. That's absolutely right. I remember I did so many videos. Like there was Hugh Hefner did a Playboy with what's the girl that was on that movie, The Blue Lagoon? The Lagoon. Brittany. Real pretty girl, white with blue beautiful eyes. Girl was I think she was 11 and she posed naked. And no one says anything because this system, again, we talking about a black man that is successful, and it's hard for people to hear. It is a very sensitive topic, but it's a fact that we are treated so damn unfair in this damn world. We are treated at the back of the bus. We treated so damn bad that they throw the book at us. And they let other people go. But they hate us so much that they want to be able, I believe it's just abuse, systemic racism, because I don't think they want to get rid of black people. I just think they wanted the opportunity to control, to be ahead of them. They want to beat up on somebody, and I just feel like that's how we're treated, and that's why they never really did anything about Hugh Hefner. This man lived until he died. Is he still living? Because I forgot. Brooke Shields. Thank you, Christine. Brooke Shields. Yes, she was like 11 years old. She was a baby girl, for real. And they didn't do anything with her. Adam says, I'm just doing some house chores listening to the show. Okay, that's what's up, Adam. I don't blame you. I ain't mad at you at all. Let me just see if there's if I miss anybody. And if y'all can please like the video, guys. Definitely. Ira, we gonna have to do another live soon. Latonia says, Ira, we all have been in their position of trying to be there for the ones we love through God, through good and bad. If he did send them home, they probably would have came back because they wanted to be with him. Now, can I share how I feel about that? It was in his best interest to send them home to get the attention off of him. Legally, he don't have to because they're grown. You don't have to send them home. They're grown. They can. So both of y'all, to me, y'all both are right. Thank you, Angie Pooh. Y'all both are right. They don't. He's not required to send them home because they are grown and they made their choices. I'm pretty sure they said, I'm fine, Mom. I don't want to leave. So, but at the same time, because we deal with systemic racism, because it's not fair for us, more so than any other race, we are treated so unfairly. It would have been in his best interest to do that. But it didn't happen. Now it happened. Hey, it is what it is. Latonia says, as just a jealous person, it's all about her. And I don't like that last thing you said, Latonia. I don't like it at all. Like that it's all about me type of thing. It's something very about her personality that turns me off. And I'm not into girls, but I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Like it's something about some about that. Like I said, sometimes when she talk in the way she exaggerate her words, it sounds like Joycelyn. So maybe what I pick up is a little bit of fakeness. Maybe. Or she just probably learned something from her and started sounding like her. I don't know. But it's something that I don't like. Now, I know I didn't talk about this. I wanted to before the car situation that recently she was in the media for that, posing by a burned car. What type of message does that send? To say that somebody wanted somebody put a gas line around her parents' home and the car's burning up. Even the very people that supported her question that because you posed right by that burned car. And what kind of message does that send? And what type of message are you trying to send? In my opinion, it would have made people look at R. Kelly. And that could have been another way to blame him for something that he don't have nothing to do with. I don't feel that anywhere in my spirit, anywhere in my mind that R. Kelly had anything to do with that burned car. But because of the way that she posed in front of it would make people question that. And that's not fair. That's not cool to do that. Latanya says, let me read. Rhoda says, if he had sent them home, it would have been something else. The ladies' families have an agenda. They do have an agenda. We already know how it is. You first of all, you signed for her to go and you claimed she was going with the woman. She was going to be in the care of a woman. No, when you send her away, you sending her to be in the care of the man with the plan, R. Kelly. There's no way. And when you signed it, you already knew she was going to be with him. Especially because if y'all look at her old Twitter page, Lucy, she said, R. Kelly gave me black panties. So that was you were already aware with the type of time. Like, he liked it. You're not going to tell me they all didn't see that tweet as parents. You already knew what was coming. And everybody know that. What I don't like, and as I wrap up this talk, but actually I'm going to play Steve Greenberg. I forgot. But what I really don't like, and this is why I'm talking about this right now, people seem to want to blame R. Kelly for every single thing because of they hear the accusation, sexual abuse, sexual assault. They bypass all the evidence and details. And this is my thing. I don't know if y'all believe in heaven and hell. I do. Don't care at the end of the day. Okay? Those girls die in sin. I don't care if you call her, if they going to hell, just like I would go to hell. It's no because she's 19 or 20 that she's going to automatically make it. Absolutely not. When you know right from wrong, when you are able to comprehend right from wrong, after you done menstruated, you are now, I can't think of the word, but you're old enough, mature enough to bear children. That does not mean that you grown. But all I'm saying is that at that point, your brain's already formed. You already there yet. You have awareness. You know when you feel uncomfortable. You know when to leave a situation. You're not going to put yourself in harm's way unless you really, and they're young. So that it's possible that they will bump their head. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying don't just get mad with him. And don't be judging people that support him, because everybody needs somebody. And most of the people that's ready to judge you and call you a pedophile because you take up for R. Kelly, when they look at this shit, they say the same thing. But they just didn't dig in enough like we did. They didn't dig into every girl, every woman that was claiming these things. And I'm not condoning bad stuff either. I'm not condoning it at the same time. He has his day in court. He has a trial coming up in September, I believe. So he's going to have his opportunity to fight and present whatever he needs to present. And we're not here to do that. All for fame. Absolutely, Angie Pooh. That it was all for fame. Ira said they still have an agenda and he in jail. I don't think people get what I'm saying. Well, make it clear. I want to hear what you're saying. Ira says by making that decision, his ass is in jail. Ira didn't come to play. He said his ass is in jail. He didn't think about himself and once again, his so-called friends. You know what, Ira? And that's been my from the beginning. I didn't stick to completely, but that's what I'm saying. Like you had 2008, dog. I don't want to keep hearing about people stole money from you, okay? Because how many times they gonna steal money from you until you decide get rid of these people. These people need to be not to be around me. I need people I can trust. Sometimes people I don't know that I can pay instead of my own. Because my own keep stealing from me. My own keep dragging me down. And they mean me no good. So we all gotta go. We all are gonna have to pay for the decisions we make. And I do think that's what Ira is saying. Yes, thank you again, Angie Pooh. And I hope that y'all would just understand what I'm saying, understand what Ira's saying. You know, and I like Ira straight shooting because at the end of the day, R. Kelly He knows. Just like we all know. We learn if we don't want to heed what we know. We will eventually learn. So now, y'all, let me play Steven Greenberg. Okay, let's play. Did y'all see the interview he did? He did an interview. Let me find it. Hopefully this thing don't give me no issues. Let's see. And I'm already almost at an hour, so I'm just not gonna be too long. All right. I'm just looking for the interview he did. Okay. Let's see if it acts right. Let's see. Yeah, did y'all see the interview? I'm gonna have to get a new computer, and this is the reason why, like I said, I just don't want to be on camera because I got a nice camera, but this computer I got is stupid. It's not built for live streaming. It's a new computer. Hold on. Oh Lord. All right, so then 1 second. I gotta try something else because that's taking too long to come up. But and I heard that they did protesting too. I did not watch their protests. I'm not interested in seeing none of them, honestly. Don't even want to bring their names up. I don't like them dudes. And I'm not talking about Dana. I don't mind Dana. And I have not been on his page. But let me say this too. I don't have an issue with Dana J. Okay? Because I know I had my little differences before for things that was said. But I don't know. In my spirit and in my heart, I feel more of a genuine. I'm not saying that I want to be friends, okay? But I'm just saying I felt more like I could forgive Dana than I could forgive those other ones. I can't. What they did, I don't feel in a continuing. They're continuing to cause harm to R. Kelly. They're causing harm to his case and his situation. They can't. They won't stop. They will not stop bashing women, being abusive to women, because they don't care at the end of the day. And y'all know who I'm talking about. It's two men that I'm thinking about. One specifically. One of them made a video about me and called me out my name. That's it for me, bitch. That's what he called me that. And that was it for me, honey. No, I don't ever support you. And that's the thing I see. And I'm going to say this too, before we play Steven Greenberg. I saw two of you women YouTubers, two women YouTubers that fight for R. Kelly, that's been bashed by them dudes. And I unsubscribed. And I'm not saying your name because I don't want to bring bad attention to you. People know, they know. But it's you actually, these dudes bashed you. These dudes talked crazy and grimy to you. But you still got them on your page? What's wrong with you? That ain't got nothing to do with God. Because I think sometimes people think that I'm a Christian and I have to forgive and I have to, be merciful. You don't got to be merciful to the devil. You're not called to be merciful to the devil. And I didn't understand that. I saw that. I said, what the hell? Why is these people on your channel? Why they call? So the dude I know he got kicked off of YouTube because the streets talk. He got at one point he got kicked off of YouTube. And I know I'm smart enough to know that because he's kicked off YouTube, now he gonna be calling the people that he bashed to try to get, because they got a lot of people watching their channel, so they sort of R. Kelly popular. So now he wants to be on their channel. I didn't understand that. I'm like, well, okay, wait. I didn't understand that. I'm like, well, why would y'all be letting this dude on your platform after he dogged you, call you out your name, trashed you, called you fake a billion times? I mean, that's when I said I can't follow you no more, because I can't. The mindset. It ain't no way I'm desperate for anybody. You bash me, I'm done with your ass. I'm done with your ass, especially if you never even acknowledged that you did it. So yeah, I was pretty shocked at them. I was pretty shocked that you could be such a doormat. And let me see if y'all saying some names. Angie Pooh, you said one dad came after me. Right. Yeah, and I couldn't deal with I couldn't even see their videos. Every time I see it on my timeline, I remove them. Not interested, because you don't do that. Somebody bash you, call you out your name, if they could reach you, they would beat you up as a woman, a man to a woman, and you still have them on your platform. I don't respect that. I don't respect that shit. I'll never motherfucker know. Like I said, I look past Dana's, me and him, he's cool. I'm not even going to say his name because I don't want to bring negative attention. This is actually positive. I don't feel that I have to carry animosity or anger or anything in my spirit or heart concerning him. For some reason, I don't. But for those other two that was protesting, I will never, ever. I will have to pray for God help me to forgive, because I don't like you. I don't like you. And I'm really asking God to help me forgive, because he wants us to forgive. To go out there, and from what I'm hearing, that they just made R. Kelly look awful protesting. No coof. No. Do you have not a brain to know that you don't go out there acting ghetto and trashy? That we are still in a pandemic. You want to represent, this dude was sharp. He's not a bum. He's not a bum-minded type of dude. R. Kelly's not the type of guy that asks women for money. R. Kelly had the money to give. So why are you out there doing these things? That's what they do. I don't fool with them. Okay, so I'm going to play this real quick. Just some of this interview of Steven Greenberg. Shout out to this channel, FMP Radio Chicago. Y'all can't see it. Okay, let me see something. It might not come back on. What's going on here? All right, let me see. Hold on, let me click off. Click on. Did y'all even see that? I wonder. Did you guys see that? Let's see. I'm gonna try it one more time, but I don't know what's going on with this. Latonia says Az lied about that he gave black panties out to promote his Black Panties tour. I don't know, but I seen it on her Twitter and I seen he liked it. It was his real page. So at that time, that's what I seen. I'm not here to, and this is the thing with me. I'm not going to, there's no jury no one wins a case acting like everything is perfect. Like, that's not what and then I'm not saying that that's what, so it ain't gonna play. Okay, there we go. So I'm not saying that that's what you're doing. I'm just saying because I know my opinion is different. My facts are like different. It's a fact that she did put that on her old Twitter, and that at the time it's a fact that his blue check mark checked it off. He liked it. Now at the time, nobody. So what if he did? Like, who knows? You at a concert, dog. Like, who can say anything bad about that? What is wrong? I mean, you're at a concert. Everybody got black panties. That's what I saw. But you said she lied. That's honestly, I didn't see that. You know, I'm not saying the girl's not a liar. I'm just saying. So let me just play this real fast. Ira says, Angie Fudo's eyeballs. Ira says, or maybe this daughter being the only girlfriend to Rob makes him happy. Hold up. Or what? Maybe I'm missing something. Ira said, you never knew who bashed me. Oh, they was definitely on me. And I told him, don't call me. I'm going live. And he called me. But yeah, Ira, they was, yeah. Yeah, Ira. And I found myself getting mad. And I don't like getting like that because it's not like, ain't like I can really see you or get somebody to see you because I don't know you. And I had to realize I don't know these people. I don't know them. We're just on YouTube. This is social media. Like, what am I mad at? That what they can do. So the only way I could figure it out was stop talking about R. Kelly for a minute, because at the end of the day, there's not much changing. I'm not going to be obsessive over him either. And when there's absolutely nothing going on, and my goal to create my channel, other people's was not to just talk about R. Kelly. I like to talk about other things. So I knew for me and my decision, I had to stop. All right, so let's see what they're saying here. Y'all didn't answer me. Did y'all see that interview? Let's see. Ira says, Tim Savage been quiet lately, and he was the loud one at first. I know. That's good that you saw that too, because that would make me want to wonder what's going on over there. Why you so quiet lately? All right, come on. Let's see. Hopefully this plays. Let's play
it. How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing great. Nice, hot day.
Yes, it is very hot today in Chicago, right? One of the hottest it's been. And if you're from Chicago, you know it pretty much goes winter and summer, right? That's about all we get. We don't...
road construction is now year round.
Yeah, road construction is another
season. Now
it's a season. Yeah, that is so true. But good to see you seem to be staying nice and cool. I see the view there.
All right,
you got a nice little bar,
just...
obviously on his legal team. Now, we've been hearing that there's two different teams, a Chicago team and a New York team. So can you tell us, like, what's going on as far as how the two teams are working together, or how you guys are working to defend R. Kelly?
Sure. I don't know that there's two different teams. The goal is to represent R. Kelly. The goal is to win the cases. The goal is to do what's best for him. Right. He was indicted in New York and Chicago at essentially the same time federally. There are two of us from Chicago, Mike Leonard and myself, who are working on both the Chicago case and the New York case. There are two additional lawyers in New York right now, Tom Farnell and Doug Anton, who are also working just on the New York case. They're not at all involved in the Chicago case. Really, the focus, though, is the New York case because that's the case that's going to go to trial first. We have a trial date in September.
Okay.
And we're also interviewing for additional counsel for the New York case.
Gotcha. And speaking of that case, is that the one that we're being told is like the racketeering charges that they're bringing up and using the RICO charge, which is normally reserved for like mafia related or gang related issues?
Right. What they're saying, RICO's got a couple of different aspects. The criminal side has been used traditionally to bring down street gangs, to bring down, mob families. And the idea behind it was that people could no longer escape for ordering the hit and saying, I wasn't at the murder.
Okay.
Setting up the people, employing the people to sell the drugs and saying, well, I wasn't on the street corner selling the drugs. Right. So what it requires what they call predicate acts, specific acts you do in furtherance of it. So for instance, if you assist somebody in committing one of the underlying crimes, it was never intended for this purpose. What they've done in this case is they've taken the RICO law and they've said that R. Kelly, the superstar, was a racketeering enterprise. Wow. And that racketeering enterprise consisted of Robert Sylvester Kelly. It consisted of the roadies. It consisted of his management. It consisted of everyone who came to his concerts, basically.
Damn it. It's dirty to me how, because this man attracted a lot of women, that they're going to call it a RICO. Let's just put it like this. The dude is a player at the time that he's considered a RICO. Like they go after our people in the most, they just, I guess, they got to get them. Too successful. But then again, like I felt like at this point, R. Kelly better not be ever around nobody. I don't even want them in 20s, in their early 20s. Get you a woman that's well above, not because it's illegal, because it's not, but because it's just unfair for us. That's my wishes, but that probably won't happen.
Everyone who did anything, which is just a complete, I'm trying to think of a word that I can use, sure, even on a cable kind of show. It's not what the RICO law was intended to be. It's a bastardization of the law. Okay. RICO cases have virtually no level of proof. While ordinarily they would have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that the underlying crime occurred. In a RICO case, they just have to prove that you agreed to try and commit the underlying crime. So it makes it much easier for them. Right. And what they've done, I'm sorry to be so long-winded, but what they've done is they've taken a series of otherwise consensual or misdemeanor acts, for the most part, and said, we're going to elevate these into some.
Are they?
So that's that, yo. I'm not going to play that whole thing because
coronavirus plays a part, but is he being able to? So right there,
he was talking about, Steven Greenberg was basically saying, after this guy asked about the type of confinement they in like solitary confinement, no TV. And Steven was saying it's not really that because of him doing anything. It's just because of COVID-19. Now, Michael Avenatti is out of jail, even though he's been convicted, blah, blah, blah. So y'all pretty much, I'm sure y'all saw that interview, but I just wanted to bring it out. It wasn't really nothing there for me new. I just think that he needs as much publicity on this case. He needs to win people over to understand R. Kelly's side, and he needs to open their minds need to be open. Now, I will say this, that I am no lawyer, and I'm not going to pretend. I can't say if Steven Greenberg is doing a bad job. I might have said that before, but I don't know what he's doing because he's a lawyer. He passed his bar. He's done cases, and I don't know what type of lawyer is. What happened to that woman lawyer? I wonder. Ira says, if he don't stay with Joycelyn, either marry her or get with a woman over 35. I mean, at this point, you getting older, dude. Like, she's still young. Like, you up in your 50s, dude. You'll be 60 in no time. At this point, she will be a young woman. That's how it works. You're still gonna have that long mile between your ages. So I'm with you on that. I'm definitely with you on that. Yes, Angie Pooh, we on that, because this is getting you in trouble. This is not a good look for you. Period. And then you line up with this girl, and I'm gonna call her that because that's what I relate to females. Period. Why should I have to? It seems like it's wrong and perverted. The fact that I gotta keep explaining that. I don't see why. Okay, this girl. He should know now. She's let the girl. She's been up and down, back and forth. Called to wrap that conversation up. Called Joycelyn a damn molester. Couple months later, you telling her you miss her. That's playing games. That that's playing games. Like when you got a woman that plays games with a dude playing games, and a lot of guys I heard say they don't like that. They don't like when a woman play games like that. And then I could see, and I don't know, but I could see this type of chick being up in a man's face, daring him to hit her, lying and stuff, being sneaky, and that's not men. Feel challenged. From what I heard, they feel challenged, and when you challenge their manhood, you do get that. A lot of times men can't handle that because they are the man. So anyway, Megan Thee Stallion spoke up. Moving along, Megan Thee Stallion, we know Tory Lanez, her and her friend went to Kylie Jenner's house. They did an Instagram live. She said, I'm gonna be on like 5 minutes. And after that situation, Megan Thee Stallion ended up getting shot, according to her. Well, she spoke up. People were speaking about what happened. Many bloggers, many people had their opinions, their scenarios, which I don't like. I don't like that. People make up in their head stories as they go. And a lot of people in R. Kelly's situation, a lot of people that was blogging about him, I noticed that. They making up stories as they go, and people actually believe them. In their heads, coming from their head, just saying this is what happened and she did this and that. Oh yeah, and she's a liar because this, and just building off of fantasies of their mind. It's crazy. So yeah, Megan Thee Stallion, she spoke out, and it's a long video that I ain't even gonna play the whole video, but I do want to play some of it. It touched my heart. And shout out to Drip Sauce Media. Make sure y'all go check out Drip Sauce Media, because that's where I got the video from. It touched my heart because a lot of people were saying Megan Thee Stallion did a lot of things. She was jealous. She was drunk. And none of us knew because she didn't say. No one said. So how are we drawing conclusions from something we don't even know? Okay, let me see if this is going to play. And I'm not, again, it's just going to touch it a little bit. I'm not going to play the whole video because it's long. Tory Lanez has yet to speak.
Just wanted to get on here and show my face and show that and I'm smiling, even though a lot of things have been, things that have been making me not smile, but I'm back. So I see a lot of people painting fake ass narratives and making up stories and all this other whack ass shit. But I also see a lot of people that have been being very supportive and sending prayers, and I just really appreciate that. I saw the hotties doing a lot of things, like writing letters on Tumblr and DMing me all the time, and I just want to say thank y'all so much because y'all really been the ones that been helping me get through this. I was shot in both of my feet.
People disputed that. that she was shot in both of her feet. And most of these stories people were making up or putting, not even only that, some people was going off of facts, going off of what they had. Because Megan never said who actually shot her. She said that she was intentionally shot and harmed. And she emphasized that several times. She said that she was intentionally shot. So one of the things that I often say about Megan is Megan twerks a lot on Instagram. Now, that's her business. She got a nice shape. She can do it and I can't. So not hating, just stating that she does that a lot. Now, why I say that? Because me as a person of empathy, an empath, I just see things like I feel like you draw a lot of attention. You're going to draw a lot of negative attention and whatever. You're going to draw all types, attract all kinds of people to you. And if you keep being around everybody or even several people, you've drawn these people in by your sexuality. Does that mean stop? No, that's your image. That you're not going to stop. But that does mean that you definitely got to watch. You got to separate that artist from the real person. You got to make it a difference, in my opinion, because you are drawing and you're attracting people. Now, Tory Lanez, he got a pass. The last live I did about them, I read articles. His ex-girlfriend accused him of threatening her and putting her in danger. So he definitely has a history. Again, we are dealing with systemic racism. And we black people have it very hard. When we get in trouble with the law, they throw the book at us. And they want our people to have a record. That way you can't carry a gun legally. It's just a messed up thing. Like I said, it's systemic. So Tory Lanez, he couldn't carry a weapon. The facts is that we know he had one. For as far as we know, we don't know that. Yeah, we do, because the cops got him and he had a weapon on him. He had a gun on him. So you have a gun on you. It's 2 other females that we know were in the car. There's speculations everywhere because he's not saying what happened. In my opinion, you don't want to snitch on him, and I'm gonna stick to that. You don't want to snitch on whoever did that.
I was shot in both of my feet, and I had to get surgery to get the shit taken out, get the bullets taken out. And it was super scary.
And this is her crying. You know, there's a lot of drawing of conclusions to draw. Silence sometimes speaks loud. And I mentioned just now, she said she was shot in both of her feet. And I don't know if she's exaggerating. I don't know. But I do know that something definitely happened, and she's definitely hurt by something deep. Something.
Oh Lord, I didn't think I was gonna cry. But yeah, I had to get surgery. It was super scary. It was like just the worst experience of my life. And it's not funny. There's nothing to joke about.
So that's all I'm going to play with that, because I don't want to drag it on. Now, when she say it's not funny, the first thing that I saw, and the sad thing, is that when you go to Twitter, and if y'all not following me on Twitter, I changed my Twitter. It's basically Spicy Topic. Make sure just follow me on Twitter. So it's new. I changed my Twitter, Spicy Topic. When you look at the things that people are saying, the jokes, it never fails that most of the people I see on Twitter all the time. Oh no, I'm putting hashtag Spicy Topic. Most of the people that I see is black people laughing at black people for everything. And it disgusts me. It disgusts me that we have it hard enough for them to be the main ones, the first ones to dog you out. It's either the racist people or it's black people. And she got a lot more support than she had, but people are laughing. And someone says, these ninjas are really joking about her being shot and joking about her being a man. Has me fuming. I'm tired of these insensitive ass people, bro. This is not even a black woman that recognized that. You don't see too many white people unless it's racists that are dragging her for what? For being shot. But it's always the black ones. Or always the racist ones. This person says, just realize that a stallion is a male horse. See, it's funny, right? It's always a joke. They tell you this is what they do too. And I can't just blame this on black people, but I do see that most when it comes to black people dog them about things they can't change. What did they say about Tory Lanez? He's short. They talked about how short he was. These are some of the things that contribute to the bullying that men, they grow up to be men and that they carry. And this can contribute to them being violent, having something to prove, because all their lives they were told they were inadequate. All their lives they were told that they are not tall enough, and there was no way you can change that. So they deal with these self-esteem issues that people call a complex. And yes, it is a complex, because if you're constantly bullied about it, constantly talked about enough, it will weigh on you. So that's something he can't help. And now when it comes to Megan, they're talking about she looks like a man. Megan is a beautiful woman. Megan is a tall woman. People will find anything they can find to put you down, to hurt your feelings. She can't help her height. She can't help that. And she don't have no problem getting a man, but yet she can have the ones that's running their mouth, but they still do it because they're black, and we do have that. I wish that we stopped doing that to each other. What other race of people do you see tearing their own down like that? None. You don't see that. You don't see that. And this is what Fuck Yaya put up, and this is something Summer Walker said. If it comes up. Let me see. Okay. It says, y'all are praying for Kanye but joking about Meg Thee Stallion. This is why George Floyd is getting justice and Breonna Taylor's killers are still on the vacation. Exactly. Did you catch it? Because it seems like when it comes to black women, we get dogged more by black men. Terrorized. That's why I don't care about them people that say they support R. Kelly, them men, but they beating and abusing up black women. Any woman at that matter. You are a coward and a chump and a punk that no one likes. I don't like. A real woman won't respect a man that asks her for money all the time. A real woman will not be able to stand in the presence of a chump that abuse women, that cuss women out and talk like that to them. But people that's following these people over there in R. Kelly's support team, these women, they not real down women. They not decent women. They change like the wind. They them women that they see you wearing braids, they go get braids. You wear this, they do it. Like you're not stable to keep following. Stop. Why are you following somebody that does this? These women, they're terrible. Because these men those types of guys, they don't respect you. And this is what I mean. This is what they say. This is what the first thing they do is talk about Tory Lanez height. And that's what they want to do. And nothing I can say will stop them from doing that. But these are the things. And look, he's trending. What did he say? Something? So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all what was going on with Meg. Update. She spoke out. She's hurt. Obviously. I think it hurt her. Whoever did it. I'm just seeing if Tory Lanez spoke out. This guy, David, said, world really giving Tory Lanez shooting Megan Thee Stallion 1/10 of the outrage they gave Kanye interrupting Taylor Swift at an award show, and it's pretty pathetic. So it's some real men out here that's standing up for what's right. And we have yet to hear from Tory Lanez, so we really don't know their side. So this is what somebody said. Let's listen to this. This is Tory Lanez. Let's listen to
and down to take his own charge when he killed niggas. Look, I'm the hot kid in the school. I pull up to the party and I pop chicks in the pool.
See? They using his own words against him. Now, do that have anything to do with what happened now?
And down to take his own charge when he killed niggas.
Spiritually, it could. Okay, so spiritually, it could have something to do with it, because as we speak, so is us. What we speak creates our reality. So, yeah, I just thought that was crazy. I'm about to go now, y'all. Let me cut this down. But yeah, I just again thank y'all for coming to the live. I appreciate it. Please hit that like button. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm gonna try it again, Jacobians. Thank you so much. Yes, please hit the like button, y'all. And again, I said I was gonna come live last week, and got my job sometimes it's just real busy, and I be so tired. The goal is to come live at least, if nothing, Wednesday through Friday, but I came today. So hopefully tomorrow at 7:30 early, I will try. I might not, but I thank y'all so much for joining the chat. Please again hit the like. Definitely meet me back when I come. So stay tuned. Make sure you check out Angie Pooh. She has a YouTube channel. Ira has a YouTube channel. And before I go, let me read with some of these comments. Latanya says, that's what I'm saying, is that he gave them out to all, not just to her. Oh, so you still, okay. She had claimed like she had claimed like he gave them to her personally. That's all I'm saying. Latanya, you on it too, because I'll say this. She is the type of person that will claim like she's the one, the only, the choice. But what you fail to realize, little girl, in my eyes, because I'm older than you, what you fail to realize is that you think you was special, but you had there was another woman that he wanted. It wasn't like it was only you. You're not better than anyone else. So I do get what you're saying, Latanya. Thank you. I'm glad I could say it perfect. I do get what you're saying, Latanya, because she does come off, Azriel comes off like she is. And that's all. Like she's the choice of every choice. You know. All right, I gotta hit you up too, because we're gonna have another conversation. I'm very much interested in, and maybe Angie Pooh can join. I'm interested in seeing what you have to say, because you seem like you have some strong views that will get people to think. It's not only people are allowed to have a different opinion, guys. You know, I know we love R. Kelly. People are allowed to state their feelings, and I wanted to get people that's against him. Let's just have a talk. You know, it's not because the jury is going to be both. The jury is not just we're not going to get a jury that's going to be all for him. We're going to deal with reality here. So yeah, I know, right, Angie Pooh? Hashtag who shot Meg? Who shot Megan? And I don't know, you know, all I know is it looks real bad to the police when you have a gun charge. You have been caught with a gun more than once in your life, and you've been arrested more than once in your life, and you still caught with a gun and someone gets shot in a car you was in. Now, I said earlier that Meg ain't telling. She's trying not to snitch. But I do think she was crying because she probably told the detective. She had some issues with the other girl that was there, her friend. So yes, I think she did tell the detective. We just don't know. Whatever is going on, it's happening. It's not that we don't know. We don't know it, but I think she did tell them. Yeah, definitely hit up Angie Pooh. And thank you, Ira. Thank you, Ira. I'm gonna hit you up on Instagram. You know how I am. Sometimes I be, but you know, I'm because we gotta do something. We gotta do another live. I know, but how do you do it? How do I do it? How do I get call-ins? I got to talk to you about that. Because I don't know. What do you hold the phone to the speaker? Like, I really don't know how to do it. But yeah, the last thing I want to say to those bloggers that's supporting R. Kelly, and it's two women I'm thinking about in my head. I would suggest that you don't take back people and put them back on your platform that dragged you. Because these people dragged Megan. They dragged her own people. I wish I would. Unless you apologize. Unless you talk to me. I wish I would have you sitting on my live after you done call me out my name and drag me and try to hurt my YouTube channel. I wish I would. So yeah, I would suggest that. Did they change his charges? No, not yet. They didn't change them. Yeah, I would suggest that y'all stop being so soft and easy. Stop taking back people and putting them on your platform. You look like a wuss. You look like you're weak, and I think you're better than that. The problem is your heart is so nice. You can't do that. You can't let people cuss you out, bash you. A man, and you bring them on. You give them the opportunity to talk to you as if they're gonna apologize behind the scenes after they publicly humiliate you. At least make them publicly apologize. Hell with that. Oh, thank you, Ira. I appreciate it. I do. Alright, y'all. I'm out. And if y'all want to send me a donation, you can certainly. And I'm going to start asking. Shout out to my radio. Because I like my radio. I don't be in live chats no more. But I be watching. But I just want to shoot her out. Make sure you check my radio out. Because she gets it in. She definitely tells the people to, hit up her chat, her pay her. So I like that about her. A lot of people say what they want to say. They say, you begging for money, this and that. No. She do some good ass work. She's one of the best people I've seen on YouTube. I love her channel. I respect her channel. And yeah, so y'all need to check out my radio. Seriously. Cause she be lit over there, and she's growing, and I like her realness. I mean, I don't agree with everything nobody say, but I like her conversation. But yeah, definitely hit my chat. I mean, yeah, hit that super chat up, and I definitely am gonna be hitting up super chats because we need to support each other. Absolutely, definitely will. I definitely need to support y'all. So if you do have a page and you got super chat, I need to be hitting you up and supporting you. Don't be shy. Don't be acting like that. Anyway, thanks for liking the video because I know y'all like the video. Y'all have a blessed night. Still remember we in a pandemic. Don't let them tell you this thing ain't real. It is real because people did catch it. People have it. People had it. People died from it. I don't know. You don't know how it's going to affect you if you had it, but still, I would still be cautious and don't get sick. What you mean, Angie? He doxed you? What that mean? What you mean? What happened? Angie Pooh says he doxed me as his dad. Azriel Clary did what? I'm waiting. I want to know what happened, Angie Pooh. Yeah, we gonna hit up StreamYard. Now the problem is when I can do it. My job, I'm telling you, y'all, I work in a call center, and you know how that is. People back to back. At the end of the day, I be so tired. That'll be fun. Maybe we can maybe we can do that soon. We gotta hit each other up. Y'all follow me on Twitter, Spicy Topic. And then follow me on Instagram, Spicy Topped. Angie Pooh, if you got a Twitter and an Instagram, let me know. Then I can follow you. We support each other, people. We gonna support each other. We gonna pay each other's bills. We gonna give each other money, and that way, we taking care of one another. I'm not saying y'all gotta give me no money, but I'm saying even when it comes to me supporting you, because I'm on it more than ever. I'm on that more than ever. We are in a moment right now of time. Black Lives Matter. When we have to scream that, it's a damn shame. So we got to help each other. And that does not mean discredit anyone, because guess what? I have some other races of people that I truly love. But I just mean we have to support each other, because nobody else will. We don't even believe. They laughing at Megan. They laughing at her. Her own people are laughing and calling her a man when she's hurt. I mean, that shit hurt. Shit that you can't even help your body. But they go praise Kylie Jenner, and she changed her whole body up. She's not real. She changed her looks up, her face, got fake butt, got fake everything. But they'll like her pictures. They'll talk good about her. They'll respect her. Black people. But they talk bad about Megan. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh yeah, let me put that up. You right, Ira. And I ain't asking you to do it either. I think you gave to me, Ira. I'm just mentioning it, because I like how my radio do it. Now, I don't copycat nobody, but I'm going to tell you if I copy. At least I told you. Okay, I can't put it up. It's not letting me. Oh, yes, so I can go on my phone. But yeah. Yeah, let me put it up. I'm just saying, y'all, we got to start supporting each other. It's important. That's my Cashapp, guys, on instant chat. And you don't have to be shy. But yeah, to sum it up, I'm having fun. I don't even want to leave, but I am going to leave. Azriel Clary, if I can suggest anything, because at the end of the day, you black like me. And I don't know about nobody else. I can't speak for nobody else. Just because I don't like what happened with R. Kelly, I don't like what went down with Joycelyn. You are a black young woman. So anything I say is to constructively help you. It's not to tear you down. Although in the past, I tore a lot of people down. And some people, I'm a work in progress. But I have to tell you that in case you don't notice what you're doing, you told that girl she sexually abused you. You told that, oh, Ira, you so sweet. Thank you. I did put it in the chat, Ira. Ira, you sweet. You are a sweetheart, and I definitely gotta come to your channel. I don't think you did any videos, but we gonna figure it out. Thank you. But I'm just okay. So again, I suggest, Azriel, that you recognize that you look like you harassing Joycelyn. It looks like you want that back. You know, it looks like you kind of fiending her, because Joycelyn Savage has not publicly said anything. You done dragged this girl. You done got the cops called on this girl. You done put her in a bad spot. You kind of dampen her reputation. And then you turned around and she said nothing. She didn't say anything in the media, anything in the public to bash you back. Nothing. So you need to chill out or continue. It just makes you look worse. Continue to do what you do. Like, I'm not trying. I want everybody to win. I want them to do right and win. But doing things wrong, like lying and playing games, you're not gonna win. You're not going to win. And I kind of think she's figuring it out, that you can't win off of R. Kelly's name. No one's gonna respect you. No one wants to see you connected to him and win. Every time I see her, I think about that cup she told me that she put to her mouth. That cup. You know what that cup? You know that cup, right? That's what I think. So all those sexual pictures she's out putting up, and that's her business. But you done said that you ate shit. Like, I know, Angie Pooh. Let's see. Today is Monday. To give us some time. And you have my email. Can you email me? And I got Ira's Instagram. How we gonna do this? So yeah, I like to have some time, like maybe Wednesday. Can we do it Wednesday? The best time for me on Wednesday is 7:30. Okay. Iris free Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Wednesday works for me. What about you, Angie? And if I could suggest to Joycelyn, continue to be quiet, because that's who you are. That's your personality. Continue to stay sweet, because you're not damaged. A motherfucker can say all types of things about you, but it's how you respond. She didn't come out of character. She still maintained. Who looks like the wrong one? Azriel. Azriel looks like the liar. Azriel. What happened? Because Joycelyn did not give her any. She didn't when Azriel went to fight Joycelyn. Joycelyn did not react. Because she didn't react, what happened? Azriel reacted again. She came back and what? She started missing her, loving her. Now I love you, I miss you. So now, Azriel, you look bad. You look like the one that lied. You look like the one that's fiending for her. You look like the one that's wanting her. You look like the one that's guilty, that lied. Joycelyn, continue to do you. Be in a situation where you happy. If you're not happy in a situation, don't be in it. Cause life is gonna pass by so fast. I'm 38 years old. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Hey. Oh, Angie says. Right, Ira. I'm trying to see. Angie says, I'm down, sis. Spicy, what day do you want me to have this conversation? Well, let's do it Wednesday if you can. Wednesday is perfect. Wednesday 7:30 if you can. And let's do that Wednesday 7:30. And what's the best way for all three of us to communicate? Through email or through Instagram? Because the last live we did was nice. It was nice, me and Ira did. I'll put my Ira, do you want to email me? I'll put my email in the chat. Can y'all give me your email? That's my email. It's in the chat. Oh, okay. I'm doing a growth stream live. Come drop your link. When now? Okay, 2-1. Okay, I'm ready. Put your email down. Let's see. All right. Where's the pen? Alright, so I'm gonna hit Ira up, get his email, and I'm gonna hit everybody up, both of y'all up. Then we gonna go live, guys, on Wednesday at 7:30 unless something change. Oh, you said Wednesday 1 to 3. I work on Wednesday, but I can still that's my lunch break, so I can drop in at around 1:15. That's my lunchtime, so I gotta remember, and I can drop by. But yeah. Alright, guys, meet us here on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Go check out Angie Poo on Wednesday from 1 to 3. Let's support each other. Bring some money. Let's do this. Let's start supporting each other. Okay, I'll send you a group message. Thank y'all again. I love you very much. Thanks so much. Please